All right, guys, welcome to week number 3. We are focusing on our commitment of being consistent and just focusing on our new partners. All of you guys are new family to us. A lot of you guys, some of you guys aren't even just brand new. You guys are just focusing on the basics of how it is we help people. So we're just kind of reviewing some of the basics. We're covering a lot of stuff, and we just had a lot of new partners come on this last little bit. So this is the first week that you've joined us. We're just going over some of the basics that help people get into motion. And I literally can't say it enough that the first focus, really where the rubber meets the road, is are you actually reaching out to people, having fun, and just helping them explore what their health will look like. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So if you really just cut through all the noise and all the tips, it's have fun and be healthy and reach out to people. So just a few different things. Congrats on being here. Welcome. If this is the first time on the call, we've done this call. This is the third week now. I'm going to review little things that we've done, but we've had so many people that have already excelled. The first goal of this is moving to senior coach. We were focusing on having a strong start in coaching and going over some of the quick basics. And many of you guys have already excelled way past senior coach. And I think if I saw the numbers right, 2 people that got started at the end of February, so not even a full month in, or just only 1 full month in, they're already set for executive director this month. So just want to say congrats to everyone. You guys are all doing great. Many of you guys have already started your first client. Many of you have already started your first 5. Some of you already had your first person pay it forward. So just congratulating everyone, really, more importantly, on being consistent. Because if you stay consistent in your health and in helping others, you can't fail. It's just too easy. So keep taking the steps, and we just want to congratulate you guys on being here. Last week, we just covered the basics. So if you guys have your list of people that you're focusing on, you can't. It's so hard to do anything without a list, and the best of the best, just have a list and jot it down. It's about getting it out of your mind and getting it onto the paper. And, Taylor, I see you popped on here today, had a beautiful scenario. She's focusing on reaching out. She did a great call with Ashley today. And there's someone that hasn't got back to her that's on her list. So she just said, all right, I'm putting her towards the bottom of my list right now. I'll get back to her. That's beautiful. Just not forgetting about anyone and just focusing on who most needs your attention right now. And Tanya, there's just a few people I've done calls with recently, just always focusing on who we're helping next. And that list really helps keep it organized. Lastly is just focusing on where the rubber meets the road. Don's going to talk on this tonight about actually, just setting up times to talk with the people that were interested, about how to have, authentic relationships and authentic reach out. Susan covered a lot of that last week. So if you missed that one, really great items on how to reach out to those people we care about. And then lastly, third is just, being consistent on Facebook. It's a great way for those that we care about to know what we're doing. Plus, when you're putting it out there on Facebook, you're reinforcing your health journey. So it's all good in the hood. So before we get into just a few topics tonight, many of you guys have already made senior coach. It's the first step of coaching. So I wanted to go over just what that actually looks like, what you've actually done, or what you are on the cusp of doing. So one, as you're working on your first few people, you always want to have your health coach with you. So like whoever your support team is, let's do this together. We don't want to send you off on your own. But basically the first goal and what senior coach means is that you've helped your first 5 clients. So your 5 green boxes here at the bottom. It means that you have 5 ordering entities, you have 5 clients that have ordered, and you have at least 1,200 in volume, which if you are helping at least 5 people, you'll be way over 1,200 in volume. And what's great about it is we know volume and what it produces because we track it, and it's a way that we move forward. But basically, if we just focus on helping people, the volume generally takes care of itself. So, but that is what it looks like to be senior coach. So congrats to all of you that have made it. Congrats in the future for all of you that are about to make it, because you guys are in action. And basically, one other thing that I wanted to kind of get in here as we're going through the cadence of a full month is as you're helping your first few people, you might notice that just in your first few people, there's going to be someone as awesome as you. So having those, you see those glasses at the top there, is having an eye out for those people that like, wow, not only are they going to change their health, but they're probably going to pay it forward to people. Like they can't not. They're so awesome. Like you saw the benefit in it. How would they not see the benefit in it? And they have people they want to ask. And Don, again, will hit a little bit on this. But just knowing that in every 5 people you start, there's probably going to be 1 or 2 people that are going to fit that mold pretty quickly. So I'm very excited because, they're just awesome people that love helping people. So congrats. That is you guys on the line here tonight because you have a heart for helping others. So just kind of keeping an eye out that. I'm going to go over a little bit of what's next. So again, many of you guys have already hit senior coach. Many of you guys are, fast tracking for it right now. And that is your first step of coaching. And why you do that is not just to get 5 clients. And yes, that's amazing when you're helping 5 people get healthy. I mean, it feels good. And many of you guys that helped your first people, you know what I'm talking about. You'll remember your first client for all of your health coaching career. And then it gets so exciting as you keep building on from there. But we don't only just focus on that because it's a great rank. There's 5 people getting healthy, possibly someone, most likely someone that's going to want to pay it forward in there. But it means that you know 90% of what it's going to take to move as far as you want in this business and help as many people as you want. Because once you know how to help 5, you get a good rhythm at it. You know what it's going to take to move forward, and you've completed the first step in what's moving forward. So senior coach is the first goal. And then really after that, there's ranks you can hit, and it's all great. It just means you're helping more people, or you've assisted someone to pay it forward and they've reached senior coach. But the next big goal after hitting senior coach is hitting executive director. So I want to go over just real quick what your future is going to be like, or what the next steps some of you guys are already working on as people that have already hit senior coach. Is one, you get points for 2 action activities in our business. And it's all revolved around helping people move forward. There's no secret. It's about actually helping people move forward. And that's what we get compensated. I love it. We don't get compensation if we just sell food to somebody. I mean, that's what we get paid for, but we have to coach them for them ultimately to be successful and continue on. We don't get paid for signing up a coach. We get paid when we help a coach become successful. So there's only 2 main things that we can that we focus on. And that's one, growing our clients. So you get 1 point for every 1,200 in frontline volume. So for all you guys make senior coach, that's 1 point right there. You move up to 1,200 in frontline volume, that's 2 points. You also get points for every senior coach that you bring on. So just like many of you guys have hit senior coach, you help someone do the same. Well, many of you guys, when you sponsor your first person, you won't do it by yourself. You'll have your support team helping you out. But it's just a combination of the 2, and it's whatever works best. And it's usually a pretty good combination to go about it. It's not usually one or the other. So what it takes is it takes 5 points to go executive director. So basically, you can throw all this out. I just wanted you guys to start getting an understanding of what's next and what you'll know what to do after by going senior coach. It's not just 5 people getting healthy. It's knowing the fundamentals, because once you've helped 5, you can help 5 more. And it gets a lot easier if you just do the same action steps. So you can do it by going all clients. That's basically 6,000 in frontline volume. It's about 20-ish clients. You can do it with a partner, supporting about 15 clients and having someone you've assisted a senior coach, or a combination of the 2. But it's the next step, and then you keep building from there points-wise. Pretty good compensation there. If you guys recall, we talked about around somewhere between $1,500 to $3,000 income is your next step after senior coach for hitting executive director. And you can't get there if you're not supporting people and doing these basic steps. So just want to congratulate all that have made it, and all those that are on the way. You're literally will know like 90% of everything you need to know in this business when you guys make senior coach, because you guys are all doing it. So with that being said, I'm actually going to turn it over to some of our topics tonight, because right now many of you guys have started reaching out